Well, he's a Chicago native who grew up in a housing project on the west side, and now he's using his kind soul to cook up some great soul food to help those in need. He's helping the homeless and senior citizens, and he's making us Chicago proud. Joining us now, Jermaine Jordan. Hi, Jermaine.
How are you?
Hi, Jermaine. So good to have you. We were showing, as Ryan was introing you, a video that's on your Instagram of you washing a woman's feet. Tell us a little bit more about that video, because, of course, to me, that's reminiscent of what Jesus did.
Yeah, that was. She was waiting. She was waiting outside in the line for a free hot meal, and it was raining outside. So I seen her standing out there. She didn't have the shoes on, so I motioned her to come, to come on the inside, and she came in. So I crossed the street. Foot Locker was still open, so I sent one of the employees to go get a pair of socks and some shoes, and I seen that her feet wasn't so clean, so I asked her, I talked to her. She was like, I'm hungry. It's like, I haven't eaten. I was like, I'm gonna cook you something to eat. I was like, do you mind, if I wash your feet? I'm gonna get you some shoes and socks. She was like, you'll do that for me? And
wow.
She had brought me to tears, and I was just like, man, I get some warm water and soap. And I was like, man, I'm gonna wash your feet for you.
Jermaine, while we were showing that video, Val and I were looking at each other with like our jaws dropped. Like just everything you're doing, you're like a saint. What drives you to do this? You're feeding the homeless. You're doing this out of with your own money. And I know you're using some, crowdfunding, but what drives you to do it?
Man, what drives me to do it is that, man, probably a couple months ago that I had a dream, man, that I'd be opening up God had given me a dream that I'd be opening up a restaurant and that it would be free. And then prior to this, I was always going out to like Harrison and California, feeding at the homeless shelter at the 10 cities. And I just get food, that I cook at home, or I go to restaurants and get them some food. So, man, I was presented with the opportunity. And then I was like, well, I'm gonna open a restaurant up.
And the name of your restaurant is Free Hot Meals, right?
Yes.
And everything's free.
Yes.
I mean, do you need money? Like, how does this all work? Like, what can we do to help you help others?
Yeah, that's relying on donations. I use money from a car wash that I have up the street. I use the funds from the funds and proceeds from that to help fund the restaurant.
What's been the reaction from people when you help them?
Man, they've been excited. I've been giving away like free winter coats, clothes, shoes, gas cards. Been giving away like the groceries, the hot meals, and their reaction, they was like, man, we needed this in the area. They was like, man, there's already no stores open and it's like a food desert. So they was like, man, this is great. Some even come with like a, $2 donation. I'm like, anything help, like to keep it going. Then one young lady, she was like, I hadn't got my link card. I forgot to go online. She was like, if there's any way that you can give me some more groceries and some more food for my 3 babies. I'm like, well, that's no problem. I'll make sure it's taken care of.
Wow. Okay, we are out of time, Jermaine. Just if you could say this in 10 seconds. You are one of 19 children?
Yes.
So you know how to make food stretch.
That's right. That's right.
Jermaine, thank you so much. If you want to help Jermaine with his mission, and it is indeed a mission, head to his GoFundMe page. And for even more information, you can check out healthyhotfreemeals.com.